So this is bitcoinubi.com. When we boot it up here, it instantly makes an account. We're showing a feed of Nostr events here, and it's prioritizing most comments on events. So when I refresh here, it's a cool interactive leaderboard. We also have an economic ranking system. So if we want to get some tokens, we can go down. There's a mining section here, which you can't see because of this little Next.js overlay. But anyway, yeah, so we have a mobile in-browser mining session. And so it's hunting for just random hashes, prefixes of zeros, and trying to achieve 20 zeros. And in any case, you can see that there are some pending credits allocated to me. You don't have to understand what's going on. If you're willing to just let your thing sit here and do some work, then it's loading this progress bar. And okay, well, I find that satisfactory. Cool, so we've gotten some credits now. And if we go over to the Nostr tab again, we can record our input in terms of like an upvote by donating a little bit of that value. So that's cool. So we can we have this economic ranking system in which we're participating in kind of voting on events. So something broke. In any case, another really cool feature here is that we can invite other participants. We're going to do this socially. So we're going to have a friend here that gets invited. And so again, they have an account created instantly under the hood. This is like their consent screen. Notice I use no text, so it's just internationalized. It's saying this identity is offering you, they're going to mine on your behalf. They're going to give you some amount of Bitcoin UBI, and so there's association with this user. I consent to that. So when I go to mine now, it's interesting. There's another entity here, and I can choose to enable or disable. If I enable, 10% of my mining is reduced from my output, but 20% of that is granted to that participant. So basically, you're able to double your UBI input. So you can see here as I'm mining, there's this extra participant portion. This isn't my income, but this is what I'm kind of earning for my peer here. And I can have up to 5 peers such that I can double my UBI by providing compute. And this is interesting because you're producing these signals that are durable, social signals of collaboration, which can be used arbitrarily. So cool, that's the beginning of social mining on Bitcoin UBI. Oh, and of course, we have a send and receive tab here. We can also send and receive tokens. So that's the jam. And then we copy a link to just like kind of send it from one to another. Let's see if it works. Oh, cool. So yeah, there's the consent screen again. And then, yeah, the association of reputation. And we've received some credits, I guess. I'm not sure if it updated, but in any case, that's what we're working on.